From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go turn blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, it know they thrive. The opposition weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall. But human rights, you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line. From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go turn blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, it know they thrive. The opposition weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are fight, we still the glow. And presidential guards, them stand so tall. But human rights, you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line.
Alright, so very good morning and welcome to a program where we call Koreans Right, and we are on YouTube and on Facebook who saw the discuss issue them way the front page of the different newspaper and the Ponado for the morning one for telling all thank you for way on the confirm for the 27th of this June 2025 for the weird dinner and iconic white party, games night. And you will not get your ticket yet for the dinner and white party, please consider for do so now. Thank you very much. And we'll go straight and begin look at waiting there inside the front page, on the front page of the different newspaper them this morning. Please don't forget for like and share the program as a very much important. We'll go straight and look at the first paper where now the Salon Compass newspaper say our land, their loot, Sierra Leone must take back its mines. As it calls for unity within APC, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura pledged support for monkeypox awareness campaign. And housemate Salon leaders plan season 4. And the next one at the Concord Times newspaper, Statistics Sierra Leone projects $53 million for 2026 census. AG 18 fight against money laundering, terrorist financing. And Jagaban and fulfills 100 million leones pledge to Cape Town fire victim. U.S. Embassy partner with Sierra Leone Air Force on development. And child rights bill, a case of delay or due diligence. This is a program we now Koreans Right on Weird, now YouTube and on Facebook. We'll continue with the rest of the paper them inside the program this morning. And the next paper we will take now the News 24 who failed the Koidu workers and the people of Kono. You get the First Lady, the Mines Minister, and the Honorable from Kono. And Gavi CEO assures Sierra Leone of more monkeypox vaccine. Salwako and Felicity Solar embark on joint assessment of storage facilities in Bo and Kenema. First batch of pilgrims arrive in Saudi. And the Daybreak newspaper say, sack Mines Minister. Koidu Holdings CEO orders Chief Minister. Youth Affairs Minister unveils strategic vision for young people. And you as well get as a continue his regional tour. Minister Chernoba to take civic education to Moyamba. Ministry of Tertiary and Higher Education Science landmark MOU with NetDragon. SLPP Holland rally behind Fatima Bio. The next one at the Salon Times newspaper, Kono University get a boost from indigenes. And you as well get more, at the Macaulay Trophy kickstarts in Soja Tong. And 2 decades of support, okay? We go to the next one, then an advert. The next one at the Public Review newspaper. Over 1,000 workers dismissed from Koidu Limited. Labour Minister promises protection of rights. And President Bio swear in new Supreme Court justice, highlight judicial independence and gender equity. And as well get APC uncovers illegal printing of membership cards, launches CID investigation. And you as well get Youth Minister launches ambitious 3-year plan to boost youth empowerment through agriculture and skills training. And the next one we get, now the Independent Observer newspaper, Mr. President, can we talk? Part 162. Bill's flagship project faces threats, and Statistics Sierra Leone announces timeline for 2026 census. Yes, we'll get Mustafa Sisi launches campaign and manifesto for / presidency. We'll continue with the rest of the paper. This is a program we na Colores writes on Weird na YouTube and on Facebook. The next paper, now the AZ newspaper, say Sierra Leone boost climate resilience with green jobs. World Bank commits $5.1 billion to global waste management. Statistics Sierra Leone outlines key milestone for 2026 census, and deadly land dispute claims 2 lives. The executive newspaper say as SLPP navigate internal dynamics for the 2028 elections, Jacob Jusu Safa returns at the Macaulay Trophy kickstart in Soja Town. Robert Konima takes commanding lead in race for SLPP deputy chairmanship. And Statistics Sierra Leone gives update on 2026 census. The next one we get now the Night Watch newspaper, Dr. Ibrahim Bagura, the APC chameleon candidate. An attack on the First Lady is an attack on Sierra Leone. And other story for inside this edition of the Night Watch newspaper. The Town Crier newspaper say census postponement based on international recommendation. Statistics Sierra Leone confirms. U.S. ambassador reaffirms economic partnership during visit to Karine district. The Spy newspaper, APC lies about President Bio exposed. International donors recommend postponement of 2025 census. I take that again. APC lies about President Bio exposed. International donors recommend postponement of 2025 census. Sierra Leone tops monkeypox cases in Africa with 58.2% of overall cases. Africa CDC report. This week with President Bio's development agenda. And the next one, the Premier News newspaper, we say meteorological agency warns of uneven rainfall and flood risk. UNICEF, Japan, and government launch emergency nutrition, health, and wash projects. US will get other story for inside this edition of the Premier News. The Standard Times newspaper, frustration eats local business sector. Government urge to hand over mining companies to locals. And High Court commences May 2025 criminal session with 42 cases. And all the people in this inside the program this morning, of course, they go straight and begin talk to we guest them where we don't get inside the program this morning. And you will not like the program yet, please consider for do so before you go inside. This is the program when I progress, right on Riyadh, on YouTube, and on Facebook. We'll go straight and bring we guest them inside. We don't get two of we guest them, we don't join me inside the show this morning. Just see quickly. And of course, we get Ibrahim Sori. Ibrahim Sori, we did with me inside the show this morning. Ibrahim, good morning, and welcome to the program Colores. Ibrahim, you look tired this morning. You mic mute.
Yeah, good morning, my brother, and thank you for having me this morning.
Okay, all right, thank you. Unfortunately, okay, let's guess quickly. The other one, Abdel Karim Dandas, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning,
okay.
I'm here.
I get some. I feel I go miss. Anyway, okay, Abdul Karim Dandas, thank you for joining me inside the program together with you, Ibrahim Sori. Okay, we not waste any time. Let me go straight to the issues them we already don't come from the paper them. this morning. And I actually want for, let me start with the one we get for do with the Night Watch newspaper. I go put this one to Una based on what in the Night Watch say, and it gets for do with the First Lady. An attack on the First Lady is an attack on Sierra Leone. What do you want to take on this? I'll start with you, Ibrahim.
Yeah, thank you. Basically, headlines. In journalism, of course, the headlines, you intend or proposal for attack the minds of the leaders. Maybe the content might be different, but with the reality on the ground of the issue of the First Lady, with regards to Koidu Limited, of course, when you look at the issue holistically, it's a national issue, and to some extent, a national fight. And again, the difficulty is not that we, in as much as we want to protect national fight and national interests, we will also look at how we will also protect the interest of investors. So if we're able to draw the dichotomy, then it will help me for reach the destination we want to reach. Because
you say we were able to protect the interest of the First Lady, you say?
The interest of the First Lady seems to be a national fight, as how things they unfold, because he's fighting for people, no matter how you look at the deprived and dissatisfied staff that we in the fight for. We're going to look at the form, the manner at which he fights the fight, whether or not the appropriate manner than it. But the intention.
So before you go to the appropriate manner, let me look at the honesty in the fights. You go confirm, say, in waiting from what you see the fight honest?
Well, it will be difficult now for you say a dishonest fight, because a dishonest fight, if they take on a dishonest fight, it's like a way it gets an interest in the mining area. Probably it gets a company we want to break up, but as it is, evidence not established, say, it gets a company we want to break up.
So it not necessarily mean a company, but think say other things then go day we make, okay, me not the boss in wife, yeah, I need for stand up my foot because I feel say you want for care with disrespect to we or to me.
The whole thing that no matter whether it gets another personal interest or personal grievance, but the fact that it put the staff there before, it put the people of Kono, it puts them before, say, they are dissatisfied, and the dissatisfied staff, then they in collaboration with them saying, now they invite them into the fight, and she's fighting the right cause. So it was difficult for her to get any amount of evidence. We would disqualify in interest. So say maybe not just personal interest, it is nothing serious, and they do not a genuine fight, So going through the struggles and therefore say not a genuine fight, it's somehow puts you in an uncomfortable situation for struggle yourself for just fire. But however, they're waiting some of we now we own intentions as human defenders. Then that the fact that Koidu, the company itself, which is Koidu only, now a legitimate company registered under the laws of Sierra Leone. So, however, then self get an interest where the nation self need for protect. Remember, this is not foreign investments. And in foreign investments, when you treat them, it is either, if you treat them the right way, it puts you in a position to attract other investors. But if you treat them in the wrong way, it puts you in a position for discourage and denied fair access of other investors in Fukana Salon. So for the kind of thing like that, now the dichotomy between protecting the interest of the First Lady and protecting the interest of investment scheme. It is not Koidu Holdings, it is investment scheme to protect the investment scheme. So however, waiting me to look at, there is a saying in law, for some of you are fortunate for read law. Equity tell me one thing, saying equity looks at the intent and not the form. But when you come into the political setting, you just definitely get to look at the form, meaning the manner procedures of which the First Lady used for fight the fight. Firstly, me condemn the First Lady for lead a strike, a demonstration against the company. That was not the appropriate means. There are other legitimate means we used for actually channeled your support in favor of
but fighting for the people actually need any strict condition or means?
To some extent, you get for say, yes, because you get moral attitude, you get a logical attitude, you get legal attitude, and you get a political attitude. In this one, what we are looking at is this. She being the First Lady, being the first personal assistant to the president, because she's the first personal assistant to the president.
First personal assistant and advisor.
To the president, yes. So, however,
I love that.
However, yes, for any action where you take, it represents the president and it represents the first family.
Okay.
So even though it don't give you an update as to how the only battle is still at the background, but it still not justify the reason why it would lead a protest against Koidu Limited. She being the first personal assistant and advisor to the president. That poses political intimidation and political threat to the investment scheme, not only Koidu Limited, but to the investment scheme.
In other words, it poses threats to doing business in Sierra Leone.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll come back to you, Ibrahim. Follow, we can continue that area there. But like out you inside Abdel, Adel. So this issue of the First Lady, according to the paper, it's a attack on the First Lady. It's an attack on Sierra Leone. You subscribe to that? Please unmute your mic.
Yeah, it depends on the context where the person they try for say, just like how my brother Ibrahim Sori they say. But knowing very well the First Lady as a social media guru, first you elect social media attention, and sometimes you wonder how you go look at the Koidu Limited issue. What in bring and come inside there? Is it for the same media attention?
Well, according to Ahmad, just come inside quickly, if you ask that question, according to him, he said that Koidu Limited bring and come inside. And Koidu Limited feel say if I be side with them, if I be side with them, but he not do so because he feel the pain of in people them.
Well, this is not from your own side. You get yes. Koidu Limited their own side as well.
Okay.
This is not from your own side. Okay. Then you get the people them where it's in at column as well. You know, and when the messages, then the information's then different, we know things like this, it corrects for make you say, yes, I seek the sympathy of my people then. But when you watch them again, the statement will come from it being called names, up to it make reference to the ministers then with the husband in God. So whatever happened, then there is a conflict, a lot of conflict interest at the background. All my one for show supremacy. So the issue here, you go say, maybe the right, he want for look at the champion Nakono. Interfere already in a corner we want for take this thing from him. This laurel where people don't know look and say now in no one the sole possible effect for Kono. Now you incessantly begin call names and say then people are not seek the interest of this. So there's a lot of issues with this thing where they feel safe, First Lady real with the fight, and this probably not just media attention. We don't escalate to something else. Today we don't see inside Jasmine Jusu put a press release, and when he talk about interference with the Koidu Limited, things like this, it good for make you
And
talk
by the
for
way,
the
don't make
people.
that,
Them.
don't draw the foundation. Yasmin Jusu Sharif, now be one-time chairman for the Human Rights Commission, right? I hope I get that right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I hope I don't miss that one there at all. And I've been this kind of activist and woman activist as well. So if income and they, because I don't they follow small, I don't see this press release actually, but I don't they see impose them if for continuously it don't they hit light one on the first lady, it means say it gets serious national issue with them.
Yes,
Okay,
because
continue,
the country come first. The country come first. It's not a personal issues. We don't see who say he want for make say. I mean, he's the champion, and the champion for Mother Bio, and the champion for the president. Whatever in say at the final. And when issues come, where in things say other people the interference don't come inside, in one for go show supremacy. To me, yes, the fight is correct because there are issues them where if you then say no provide toilets, but who that you they blame na yeah. Now the same people them because
so I
as
been
you
ask
side they
just
come.
now,
The
how honest we feel say the fight be, because for example, you just the talk say or Abraham the talk they call names them of certain people and it's like battle for supremacy. Okay, let's use the people and let the people know say na me stand for them only. Or let the people actually know say then get people in this place, so but some people are not they seek their interest. They only they seek their interest for brown envelope. Remember that word, right?
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But that they're wrong. And na human in government, as Ibrahim also we say, na the first principal advisor and this to the president. And now you dey come back and make reference, say brown envelope. So the minister them way you na the first chief advisor to the president. It means say you are part of everything. Well, it look like the supremacy where it gets na kono, don't they slip away from them. If not, there are channels. When the MML come, they say the past governments make wrong arrangements with the MML. The people of Marampana, they benefit. Then come back, then look at the documents. It's easier for you for come back. You see, there are a lot of issues in the Parentia. You get for blame parliament, you get for blame the executive, because if he issues them with toilets come, not of us lady need for go tell Workman and say una no work again. And today 1,000 people don't lost job. You see,
So from what if I get that right, from what you just say,
to me,
like,
it's not.
Like we not get better structure inside the country. We not get laws them. Okay, the laws them day, but we not they work by them. Because any side who say law day, you not need forget gentleman's agreement. You need for just pass your instructions. Say this not the law. You just need for go according to what the law say. Ibrahim Soy, please la holiday quick. Ibrahim, so what do you think? If really law day, where you say this now waiting you forgive, so you will command them. This now waiting you for stick to. You think say we for reach to this point. So the fact say we even know how useless the government be. We even know how dogs them boko inside the government, because this now the word stem of two people them. The first lady dogs. The Koidu Holdings useless.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, yeah.
It's okay, no Allah.
Yeah, basically, when you look at
Ibrahim, you know I'm going to take water quick. Take water.
No, it's okay. Okay now.
But come back to it.
Now,
just now.
now it's okay.
You sure?
Now,
Ibrahim, you safety come first.
Yeah,
take
I'm
water,
fine.
please.
I'm
Please
fine,
go take
I'm
water, big.
I'm sick with school.
James, back out to you side quickly. Welcome to the show, James. Please unmute your mic. James, you mic mute. Please unmute your mic. Thank you.
Hello.
How the morning? Welcome to the show.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning. How they go? How they come?
Thank God.
Okay.
So,
all right. You meet me inside this discussion about the Koidu Holdings, the first lady. But the question actually, now according to the paper, say the attack on the first lady, not attack on Sierra Leone. What do you take?
well, I don't know the way the person input them, or the kind of way where the person in look at them.
Okay.
You know, but of course the first lady, nobody not go able to dispute that fact, say nine at the mama na the nation. And but me no know in the content way the person in look at them. You know, because everybody gets the way they look at issues. But an office say if the first lady put some person or Koidu hold himself go back to them, depending the kind way they do it, we go know if not the first or to the first to the first lady. It depends how the person look at that.
Okay. All right. So, like out to Ibrahim Soy. I hope you're okay now.
Yeah.
If we didn't have a boxing ring now, we go say, okay, it's yan up. Shake soon. All right. So, please, you will make your point just now. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Well, firstly, Sierra Leone, they deal with a constitutional democracy. And in a constitutional democracy, everything is governed by the rule of law. Therefore, Koidu Holdings, they operate under a Companies Act and other established laws where they govern investment, businesses, as the case may be.
Okay.
So if you say what is legal, of course, what is basically legal must be adhered to. These are basic principles of law. You cannot undermine what is legal for replacement for what is moral. Where legality exists, morality has no place. Morality, to some extent, can help for just pushing the effect of legality, or for just try for see how best it can assist legality as and when necessary. So if the first lady is taking an action, the first thing that comes to mind and what we need for know that whether the action legal. Before we think about, okay, let's think about again the moral aspect of it. However, Koidu Holdings also, if they take an action or for comply to any request, then therefore look at what is legal. So when you look at the contract agreement between Koidu Holdings and the staff there, the key things where they nip Koidu Holdings, now the exchange rate of the dollar.
Okay.
That they nip Koidu Holdings. Because if the dollar and inflation, if you say you pay somebody $300, you just get up here and the equivalence to the loans of $300. So if it's $300 don't go 20 million, you must pay that 20 million. That is the problem. Secondly, the attitude of the first lady exposed ministers then, now the cabinet. Firstly, the first lady, it trespassed and usurped the power of the Minister of Labor. After usurping and trespassing the power of the Minister of Labor, a further exposed the Minister of Labor, say the Minister of Labor is not doing his work. Because
also you left the mines minister as well.
I'm coming there. That is why I say I don't firstly establish some ministers that are the cabinet.
Okay, continue, please.
Okay. Because what the minister is supposed to do within the labor context, labor policies, labor laws and regulations, now in the first lady don't do so.
Okay. Which
now blow to the Minister of Labor, because according to the history of what's happened, this thing has been in existence for more than 2 years now. They're on this back and forth. Come now to the Minister of Mines. The Minister of Mines also is exposed, because you cannot say because you are a Minister of Mines, you are only limited to the mining regulations for the companies, but not issues of labor. No, you still have an issues of labor. Because that comes to mind. Because when company them also they apply for mining license, they also get for justify their workforce. they therefore justify the workforce by explaining on how they intend for structure the workforce and order. I bet on things, then they will not determine and say, okay, this company is eligible or this company is somehow unique for the we give them this license. Because the plan look cater for local content and the ordinary people. So we at no point in time will not ever see the Minister of Labor and the Minister of Mines, and also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Imagine we are dealing with foreigners. This is a foreign-based company. So they ought to have worked in coordination, connected, because it cannot be divided from even the chief minister. But we not see that concerted effort at no point in time until we say the chief minister, the foreign affairs minister, the minister of mines, then the National Mineral Agency boss, NMA, then the minister of labor and the minister of information, then sit down, then get a discussion of how to handle this thing. They were all working in isolation. And some of these issues, you cannot treat them single-handedly. It has to be a collective work on a confront this management. Because, to be honest with you, Koidu Holdings cannot dictate to what the law says in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
It only takes that the diplomacy for let una discuss and negotiate with Koidu Holdings as to the way forward. But as it is, the threats for direct investors in this country, they keep increasing every now and then.
So what about if now the investor, they as well use technique? Because most times they can always want for change name, change ownership and this and that, just for avoid certain tax them. What about if now the investor as well sets trap and then the first lady can inside?
Well,
because from one thing we hear from Ram, according to Ram, where Adel saying yes na inside, it's saying that then call Ram. So what about if na trap then sets for Ram for let the user for take the exit?
Well, if Koidu Holdings, the first lady, yes, of course, you don't have to say na Koidu Holdings that they
call Ram. And then at some point they left the middle water. Now they don't go past draw. So now Koidu Holdings don't shot and they blame Ram for that.
Well, one for say, if that is the case, then initially, the first lady had no intention to fight for the people of Kono. If that is the case, initially, she had no intention fighting genuinely for the people of Kono.
Okay, I only let you at this point.
No, sorry, just 1 minute.
Okay.
So one for say, probably it has now become a transfer malice. Because Koidu is left at the middle of the water, probably now she decided that now no one can feel seminar for full and treat me. Well, now I'm going against you, people. If that is the case, but if that is not the case, then the fight, where the first lady fight, is a genuine fight from the initial beginning. But if that is the case that she was invited and she was left in the middle of the water, then one want to say she had no genuine intention fighting for the people of Kono.
Because now that he explained, say, una call me, but una be the filter the side with una. But because I'm not side with una tell me still hands off. So now they come out, the protests they go on, and then we for actually settle them things. If not that, I'm not leaving.
Well, it's probably a transferred intention, probably.
Okay,
because it means one for she came as like our revenge now. Let's tell them, see, I am the owner, I am the mother of the land, I am the owner of the land to some extent.
You know,
if that is the case.
To me.
Yes, so
okay.
I treat you as you now and all that. But okay. I mean, government need to be very careful.
You know, let me wrap up this issue. I come to you, Adel. I hope I get the name right. Let's just check them. I hope I get the name right, eh? Adel. Yes, Adel.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Adel, let me wrap up this one. Yeah. If you sit down at that position, you say mad abuse sit down right now, waiting at the solution where you could bring come to this issue.
First of all, I will tell you, I think the president says issues with your wife,
okay,
with interference and a lot of things. They bring issues for social media, and it affects them internationally. And the other thing, presidents know say not in one right. There are three arms of government. He get the responsibility for sending back to the legislative. The waiting and sign this MML, I mean, go back and forth things then they, but not to so holdings. So if you mean, I mean, the president or like a principal advisor, where I know say the first lady now he get the values and spirits of the nation, where inside they represent the people in various settings. We do all in, yes, so now provide better toilets. But when people then when go the back, then say toilets, then the people are not so bushy than the toilet. How people go set up multi-million-dollar company, facility like that, the toilets not they. When you go to other company, then they. But if it that be saying at all.
No, Adel, toilet day actually for them for toilet. But the concern now, if for example, you don't left the toilet na yeah, and then you dey go the map quick for you. If the toilet then are Eastern Police, and then you get for go do you underground and you go tell normally toilet not there along that way there. How you go do for toilet sanitation?
I agree with you. Like a way, you know, for make you get you then certified like a plantation. You want to get certification. For make them go for me, you will export you things. Then one of the things that we're going to tell you, keep the toilets far from outside the plants day, because some certain things then they it go make the product not be organic. So sometimes then they it good for make you go say make the thing go, but not too far. I agree if it far. Now for just resolve them easy. Toilet issue not for make today then sack 1,000 people. So as me, if I mean maybe they talk to the president, I'll tell them if I don't all this while lethargy on some issues for the direct footpan some issues where you sit down, you wait, and you see your wife or your minister, then they exchange fete. This fete here done there for over like 2 years. Where one pan and go visit Kono, people then come on a Kono, then welcome them. Where the first lady make issues with that.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's not like a coin.
You say bring this come up. Now that's make up the ask on the question if this fight's honest. Because the fight starts with Senge and it still continue with Senge. And it looks like Senge. First lady and Senge don't get issue along the way, whether not personal or whatever, battle for supremacy, it only come out now. And like you rightly say, the man and the boss don't become totally mumu in this whole issue. Whether he not able to control them, whether we don't even understand who that it be anymore.
Well, that's not the issue, because as a president, you get right for tell you Minister of Labor or tell you Minister of Mines or Parliament says it. But the issue where no take First Lady, he says something where he say brown envelopes. Mm-hmm. Believe in me, most of the arrangements here they pass to Parliament, and so not even they look the interest of the people. Okay. If in them be sit down and say that issue here, no, this not right. Don't amend here. Law pull this forbid this forbid this. Okay. Today, it not for reach so. But I want to agree, say, First Lady not lie, oh, brown envelope. If then we stop brown envelopes then at this country. Parliament go begin for pass or enact better laws where go be in the interest of the citizens.
Thank you very much.
But from last year to this year, from 5 years ago, the same salary, the dollar don't go up, inflation don't go up, Parliament no care, they no one for no, and they have the same powers.
All right, Adel, last holiday, and we try for wrap up on this one before we go to another issue. I'll come inside with you, James, CSO, waiting you feel say, if you did in a better position for advice, or you not the president actually, how you go handle this kind of issue, we go bring a solution, lasting solution?
Thank you very much, my brother. First of all, I would like for start up quick one with what my brother said just now. We Parliament, trust me, I'm so disappointed at members of Parliament. Being that what make us so disappointed at members of Parliament, Parliament then are the representative of the people, my brother. You get me?
Clear.
then are the representative of the people. And Section 73, subsection 3 of the 1991 Constitution is very much clear.
Okay.
They say Parliament may make laws for the peace, security, order, and good governance of Sierra Leone. Parliament may make laws for the peace, security, order, and good governance of Sierra Leone. Section 73, subsection 3 of the 1991 Constitution, Act number 6. It's very much clear.
Okay.
But on Section 107, subsection 2, it's very much clear. Parliament get the power. Why are the courts? Let them know. I know say members of Parliament and they boku where they watch this program. You know, members of Parliament, they get the power for summon anybody, any minister, anybody, any office where you did. That constitution, that section, they give them the power for call you in a Parliament, ask you question them, then you explain to Parliament, waiting at the issue, then get them power then they. And they are the representative of the people. And the same constitution say members of Parliament shall maintain their dignity in and outside Parliament. Now, coming to your question, proper one. His Excellency President Bion are the father of the nation. Like, long say officer for don't step in for this particular issue. My own point here is, me, just civil society activists, I'm not happy with the way a lot of foreign investors them, they treat Sierra Leone and them. I'm telling you. I don't go to various company them. I don't see the way that the man handle Sierra Leone and them, where they treat people away. Some of we own big people in this country, we get position of trust. They support some of them foreigners they are so, for let them treat ordinary citizens them that way, which is very much wrong. It's very, very much wrong. For how they allow foreigners and they cack past citizens them. And also not for encourage them, we let them do the business or let them count income. Because government alone cannot do it. You need the private sector. So I know they say enough for encourage them. But allowing for the private company them or foreign people them, they can't treat real citizens them just like that. It's uncalled for. Not you are not happy. A lot of government people are making support them people here. So I must say this. If me not the president, the long term, waiting I for do. Call the Minister of Mines. Call the Labour Minister. Call Foreign Affairs Minister, and call the Chief Minister. Call them, talk to them first, let you get from them. After then, you send call the Koidu Holdings, the executive. If now one or two somebody, they are representative, come and talk and know the issues. First for know what's in the agreement between Koidu Holdings and the workers. Call the Speaker in Parliament. Let them talk on waiting at the agreement that President Bion know. Not say something, my brother, not see no the President Bion no do. He know. President Bion know. This he know. Not so like he don't know. They watch no more, something he don't bad. And this time bad for we in a salon. We think he don't go out of proportion. We think he don't go out of control. Now the time they see the president, they can't talk. We see affecting the way they happen when are on opposition side. The president quick, he don't can't talk. Calling people and tourists. Calling people and this. Calling people and say go use waiting against them. But this way now in Sierra Leone them, Popo Sierra Leone and the workers them, allegedly then they misuse them. They know they get salary where they forget whether they do overtime. So it's a call for concern for the president. It's a call for concern. If I don't step in, say like call their section they are so like put things in place as the father of the nation.
All right, Ibrahim. You know, if you self then at the same position, I don't mind me or this morning, I think I'd make on all presidents. Ibrahim on mute. If you self then at that position for either advice, you know, or you not the president, how you go handle this particular issue? Wait for make we get lasting solution to this problem.
Well, I think the institutions then get to come up to the responsibilities and also the central government headed by the president also need to come, because this is a battle of protecting the interest of the people and also not discouraging genuine investors coming into Sierra Leone, because largely our economy is largely dependent on investment, foreign investment. you know, and it's part of the national revenue generation. So if we are losing companies, it means we are losing huge resources, and government need money to run the affairs of the state. So therefore, it behoves now the president to step in as the leader, coupled with parliament, as my brother also states, and of course, then they reconcile that with the judicial, I mean the executive arm also. Those ministers who are specifically pertinent to the issues or relevant to the issues are called upon, and then try for settle this issue amicably. If Koidu Holdings are to comply to genuine requests made by the workers, then let them comply. Then they staff them back. If Koidu Holdings get what they put on the table where they need from the staff them, then they're able to discuss how the staff themselves go able to comply. Because mark you, the employment scheme in Salone is very, very complex. Jobs, perhaps forget now. And one person as a worker, you probably represent more than 500 people, like family, you know. So if you multiply that, 500 to more than 1,000 workers, then probably huge population. And also, if you know, say when somebody is working, he's been paid. It also contributes to the tax system as alone. It's part of the revenue generation. And when you get to 1,000, 2,000, you're able to go buy something in the market. You are also, by extension, contributing to the national revenue. Okay. So if we look at all them parameters there, government just need to look at what are the consequential effects if we want any decision we government want to take, whether against Koidu Holdings. They must look at the consequential effects it will get on the economy, it will get on the employment rate, and it will get on the attraction of investors, or it will get on security of investors, or it will get on the lives of the people of Sierra Leone.
All right.
Also, if the government wants to take actions against the people of Sierra Leone, they also have to look at what is their constitutional political mandate to protect the people of Sierra Leone. What is constitutional, what is statutory, and what is legal and what is moral. These are some of the things government need to consider when going into the negotiation. Also, government must make sure they take in independent people into the negotiations. Civil society people who are well credible must be part of the negotiations, who cannot side here, neither there. But they will be between to see that policies are there too, laws are there too, entitlement. At least we will get everlasting peace. The people can go back to work and then get back to their family.
Thank
you
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think we don't give justice to this particular issue. Now we'll turn quick one to politics proper. And for that, let me go to this paper. I'll just watch quickly the paper we come up with them. Okay, I'll actually take one issue about robot, but I will keep on for another day. Let me take this paper when at the public review, and this now within the public review say this morning, yeah, according to the APC party. So they say APC don't uncover illegal printing. People the way they print their membership card, them illegal one. So for this, they don't invite the CID for let them investigate this particular printing. Okay. And they start with the one way officially I know say na APC somebody. We I know say officially one for contest for the chairman na Potloko district. Yes, hope I get it right. For the APC party. Unmute you, Mike Adel. Now for Potloko, you want contest, right?
Yes, the district.
The district.
The APC Potloko district chairman.
Okay, so before we go to that one, the quick one, what in you make up of this where the fans say people they print on a membership card? In fact, the old membership card where then they print a boku one, you know, and they don't call CID. What do you make up of this?
I want to start by my experience. First of all, I contest for the chairmanship in my constituency na 070.
Okay.
And the one way I'm in contest with, not mean too worries if to I mean they win the elections. Forgetting that the 1995 constitution we don't go, they don't learn to rest, and now we get the 7th March 2022 constitution. We not talk about again selection, only about elections. So when women they prepare for elections, then mean sit down and they drag foot. Now until they realize say selection no dey, oh yeah, nobody no dey favor. Then go print boku party card then where them forge the former Secretary General Payansane in signature.
Okay.
And when they can out to the elections, the name they not even in a list. So what thing people then they do now, they don't find out say people they now for like towards the 2026 convention. People that don't realize say they're not in the system. And some then get interest for contests. So when you get interest for contests, you want to come back to the system, for beat the system, say, you've been done then at this party for like 2 years. Because if you want to be member of parliament, the law say 2 years, you want to be this one, say 5 years. So you will come back, make like you get old card, so that then input and for in the system with the AA code. Then after that, then now, you will come out for verification. So you will make like you've been done the day, so they don't verify you still then at the system, you still get your 2 year or 4 year status,
Okay.
which is bad. And you go on for vacancy for register people then. And this new registration, it not get for work. It not get for work because I will tell you, lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, people they bash at him, but he's doing a very good job. Now system they monitor him every day. Now make it find out say then they uncover a lot of things. I don't go they miss SF. So the whole thing, people then just
Okay. We'll come back to Andrews now. So let's come over again to where I guess them, journalists and civil society people.
feel say then go win elections. Politics don't come out for fix up you keep. Then now some they see say people you get flag bearers, you get a lot of young people and sometimes the flag bearers are not to them when they play the role. Now we were in our constituencies or we in our districts. Because it not particularly means say that the flag bearers, because now we constituency chairman and we go tell flag bearers say, oh help we oh, we see how they register more people then. And sometimes generally it support you for register 100 or 200 person, you they go find backyard. So to me, I'm happy for me then go to the nitty-gritties of this one whole thing. We go see who side this whole thing they come out. Because I see some newspaper, they accuse some flag bearers, some man don't begin accuse this, then they. If you understand politics better, believe in me, it starts somewhere. Now we self they start all the things, and it starts from the word. Because all the card they would and the print sooner for word. Where it starts from the word who they go vote for. Now the constituency chairman. So let's look critically to them things there.
All right. So let's bring you inside quickly. James and Ibrahim, anybody can first go. What do you not think about this? Now when I don't get understanding from the one with the inside in party. In fact, in the contest again, for be the chairman for Port Loko district, it don't summarize for with this whole thing. Waiting at the aim behind some of them things there. So what do you not think?
Well,
Thank you very much.
if I can, if me both one go then like I'm chance.
Anybody can go
No,
first.
go. Bye.
Okay, I think one of the things me believe now that always the lazy man, the man who does not believe in himself, they always look for your route.
Therefore, bypass the system.
So, but when you believe in yourself, you say you are the people's choice. And I believe there is no need to make you bypass. And we always talk about contemporaneity. In other words, before they grow, I'm impressed about the APC party because I see for a party digitalize a system. for capture a data, for make sure say they're able to establish a free and fair playing ground for anybody who feels say they get tank or can lead them party. You know, to me, now a kudos, now a plus to the APC. And some people don't used to that old system where they can just go make card at any other time in camp. I think not only APC no more, it even happen at the other political parties. Where some man don't used to the old system, and not care, and not ready for spending money. Where they can use you genuine self, they canvas people in. Tell them about the ability we get, why you feel so you're suitable for make you the leader. So man they are corner and say, me no repan boku talk, when tell me you go know. And some of their systems then they make some party be able to get the wrong leader. We make them party and they decide and they so they elected it. So if one of them parties there when APC don't come say then they digitalize and regularize for let able get a free and a level playing field for everybody. Me man, you don't need to feel threatened about a system. You now you pose a threat to you comping candidates, not so you pose a threat to the system. You for happy and embrace a system. Say at least myself are able to spend my resources. If I lost, I lost. I don't say genuinely I lost. If I win, I win. I don't say genuinely I win.
Yes, correct.
Fine. So if you get some of them people in the party, it's a problem. But however, the swift and decisive action of the Secretary General, to be honest with you, it don't harm a lot of people in support and respect for her. A lot of people. Because I listen to one time when they update say they don't get more than 5,000 attacks on the system. Imagine more than 5,000 attacks on the system for admin system. But yet the system still they inform and consolidated. Now then kind of thing there we want to see. But again, APC, me the old APC say this for be the end of impunity and this will be the end of criminal activities, canvassing the minds of people to get the wrong person where they want. So therefore pursue this case, work in collaboration with the CID, make sure say whosoever in under the make the name and schema. Let people see say if this person named the name and schema. When the name and schema, people gonna say, well, this
name,
person
shame, and ban.
This person not get the ability for lead with. So then kind of people there, we don't want them because if you don't begin to na party tomorrow, then give you leadership position.
Of course, continuity.
These are the indications.
All
so
right,
we all watch the APC and me, I want to say kudos to the Secretariat because now a swift and a very decisive action. You know, that means the Secretariat is not working in isolation. It means they are working with people because when they get kind of information and
people don't get information.
Something so side. That means people are working closely with the Secretariat and people are working in distance with the Secretariat.
Okay. We make people's Secretariat.
Fine. So this
James.
Then this will send a signal to people and for even members of the party.
All right. James, CSO.
Thank you very much, my brother. First of all, Victor Phoebe don't tell we say PC get 99 part-time and they get 99 But anyways, I want to say kudos to the National Secretary General, when I learned When I read this thing, I call him, I think day before yesterday or 3 days back, we are call him. He answered to me call, me in this calls, because I want to get inside of the story, but if you don't know this cause I'm over the phone, I call him today, let me able make way.
All man, they free the phone right now.
You listen this program, you're gonna say, wait, but you know me actually I call me by the name personally to actually get me number. But this is a serious concern. And to be honest with you, from where I sabi APC Secretary General them, trust me, this is not the best secretary general ever where they don't get.
Really?
You know, because why are
Is
they
that
saying
coming
now
from
the
you,
best?
CSO?
I would say one of the best. Let me say this. Because you see, Lansana Dumbuya, most things them they way for pull some yuki secret in ado. Now one kind man where I don't observe, you know they keep empty when I yuki something.
Okay.
Away from that, when it be they tell we before they win this election, we go interview him. They tell we how he want plan this system. And then like today, most of the things the way it tell we, now this is so.
Okay.
It talk about the system, the corrupt system where we don't they happen, where other people they try for bring corruption at the system. Where if he gets that position, he go make sure say, you know say perfect so, say but he go make sure say try for stop most of them things they are where they happen. So.
Okay.
And now we see the one try by regime, and if they try for stop them. One for say kudos to them. And so anybody will do this particular act here, so you be flag bearer or you want to go for any particular position, but I know say this. Now some flag bearer or something, a flag bearer did behind this thing. We don't know the person, but if they get onto that person there, let them name and shame them. Because if you want a leader of senior political party of short nature, you don't begin make criminals, but then you count the money. And the money of the state does not belong to individual, but belongs to the people of this country.
Right.
So if you just leader na the party, flag bearer, maybe long say if election comes, so say you win. Automatically, if the people in the side for put you. But you don't begin thief membership card, you don't begin make criminal. But now count the money, you know, go chop for we. So let them name and shame them, let them pull them na the system. And not say them second na the party, but let them your law or let the law deal with them. Because it's very much serious, it's a call for concern. And I advise them 1 minute or 30 seconds, I advise the APC party. Let them give other the people them want. Any position that you keep business for stop. Let them give the people them waiting the people them want. It's very serious. And they get them complaining there, and people all they go out so they tell me, but both same political party here, not to the APC no more. Why I just specify by the APC? APC they will talk. Let them give the people them who that the people them want.
Okay.
When you give somebody leadership where the people they want, it goes a long way, my brother.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Okay, so we actually don't pass the time, but I want to take you no more for talk on this issue, Adele. You know, the reason why na you, because na you did it. I ask you now, you the contest for the position of, you know, chairman, and waiting for make, you know, your membership, you know, see you as a better choice. I could just ask this question before we go. And now you no more go ask that question because now you in position down there. So
Thank you.
They give you the opportunity there and not to look at the second person.
I don't serve this party honestly in various capacities. Okay. Fast forward, when we were on our way in this country, we go to Guinea, we formed the APC Guinea branch. They asked me for be the chairman. I said, no, I'm not too ambitious. I want to see how we organize the party and bring and come back to power. And then we organized the party in 2005. And in 2007, I put me on resources, bring people to Cambia, because Cambia and the SLPP grown. I make sure say I win 3 of the seats then they bring people them, not only Cambia to Freetown. I don't serve the party as the organizing secretary for the APC Guinea branch.
Hold on, what do you mean bring people in Cambia? What do you mean bring people in Cambia?
For can register and vote Sierra Leoneans the way this Guinea. We get over 100,000 Sierra Leoneans the way they Guinea, where they really want for participate, but no the resources they not get. So make sure say put buses there, bring Sierra Leoneans then come to Guinea, and can make sure say then register, bring and come back for can vote, and at the same thing we do back. Make sure say a lot of people in the Kisidugu. We get a lot of Sierra Leoneans where they do mining at Kisidugu. I make sure say I take some, pass them for go register na Kailan. And we pull Tambasam, the notorious Tambasam where they talk. I make sure say I put Boku people and they will go register in constituency. And we pull them. So if I can pull a big force like down in the SLPP, and you know that means say I get all the strategies and I get what it takes. And when I've been now chairman, I just fast forward, chairman of my own constituency, because I mean even contest for be the national organizing secretary. But at a point there, we may still get the 1995 constitution. We talk about selection. Then just go inside and come back, then quick, but then they say, now if I go be organizing secretary. We accept that in good faith because we in the APC, we believe, say, once decision don't make, we sing the victory song, we for go ahead, we for move on. But then, now I just think and say, well, what's in the happen? Make I go back to me people and serve me own constituency. And I believe, say, me people and don't see how I represent them very well. I go there amidst a structure. But now it's a party office owned by the APC party. And not unlike some other party office, the way they seen as some other towns them, where something are passing bill, but you just say, man, they use them as a party office. We own now the property of the APC party, where the party go proud say, we go hand over this document as collateral or any other thing. So the PPRC for sure say, yes, we get another party office now, sir. And if you go there, we get 6 offices there. We get a big hall just named after the man who may be the chairman, but he been died. Now we call him the late Paul Santigi Shilling Memorial Hall. And not to that, the way they build the party office, so they try to do people in the area, I mean, they suffer for water. They come to and say, hey, would they suffer for water? So do water well. If you go now the back, then people then all man they benefit from that. But we don't even dig water well. Me own constituency not get member of parliament. But now me as a chairman, we try for see how forget funds. People once people trust you, believe in me, they will bring the funds. And we don't even dig water wells then. Go look now one of the villages that I don't build primary school. Reason being 5 miles to Lumsar. Reason being every year then they bank one Pekin. One picky when they walk up from Royan for can to Lonsar for can get education every year. So I look and say, why then for the bank picking? See they go there and get a modern school, powerful school. The benches and chairs the way they go serve them for the next 25 years. You can make sure say I give them quality bench and chairs there. I don't act on various capacities in this party. So I want to tell you, say, if me go down at the district. You know why Ernest Korobami is successful? Because he may be a member of parliament. And this is now one criteria. You don't know already, you don't pass the laws and every other thing. You know what's out for deliberates in a parliament. And me don't be a constituency chairman. And the districts now people already regulate the constituencies there. And I don't be down there. I know what's in the problems then at the constituency. So just imagine when me be district chairman, how I go cooperate and collaborate with my chairman and at the constituency for make the Potloko district great again. Potloko district now how people there. They mean they go now like the Mecca. Now they the Kaaba mean they for make people they go church and seek political blessings. And now today, because of bad representation, them we just go down the drain. We not go team up and wait.
Thank
and
you.
Then I will come back and make people and give the better representation. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I forbid not like for you.
I don't say because you go to smile. Because
No, I
I mean,
forbid
like
let you come in a way that the panel right and let's scrutinize that word and they already don't talk. But I go left-handed for now because we don't go over the time. And I want to say thank you, Ibrahim Soyi, thank you, Jamus, and thank you to you, Abdel, for taking the time for joining me inside the program this morning. And please, I wish you a very good day and stay safe.
Thank you.
All right, so I want to tell thank you to you who don't watch the program, you who don't like, you who don't share the program. Thank you very much. Plenty thank you to the producer for the show. My name is Nassim Perry. If we don't fight, I want to meet again. I want to say we love and also very much and get to yourself a very good day.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud. For the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in the call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speak But we are no go turn blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide it, no they thrive. The opposition weak and confused, them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand, them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall, but human rights in no the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. True corruption